Alright, this ain't complete, but it's pretty much a full locomotive file. And this is November 20th, 2021. Shows the right and side views of the locomotive that I like to come up with. Cab 1 and then Cab 2 on the bottom. Cab 1's door and bathroom with a toolbox and electrical cabinet outlets and doors and radiator fan. 260660 bogey. Overhead dual engine corrected path plan. Then it shows all the numbers allocations. And then their part listing right here, where they're at on the file. You can look at this on the QR code on the thing. Alright, ACF, AC counter EMF motor traction to braking dual diodes. Shows a voltage regulator. So the flip-flop of the dynamic brakes, flip-flop circuits, and then to the battery voltage dynamometer brake. Then it shows the DC path for this is for the dynamic electric brake. Alright, then it shows the electrical floor plan, big voltage. If you went to look at the allocation, you have you can barely see this in yellow, but you have a starting crank canister, voltage regulator, main generator, and it shows the drainer over here and how it goes into the second path and dual engine control pan with ammeters and circuit. That's the DC circuit. This shows the fuel circuit, number 1, number 2 dump and fuel circuit. For fuels, resistor cells, fuel pump, shows the starters, fuel cutoff switches for the engines on both sides. Same thing, battery connector switch, fuel pump schematic. Alright, this is your radiator core and the electric to do that. So this is your Wheatstone rectifier bridge fuse test with CNC cards, panel boards, RLC circuits and switch, shunt wall, AC rectifier bridge, jack meter closed and open. Switch the cards around. Testing automatically identifies your problem in your circuit. Auxiliary exciter generator. These are also this shows the original schematic to that. Battery number 1 and 2. Battery knife switch. And it shows the battery knife switch. Its table with NSN part numbers, which is underneath the floor. Contactor, battery, ground, and field shunt. And then it shows that in picture right here with its control field breaker shunt with NSN codes. You can edit these in the PDF part, so if you have to take a part out or add a part, you can just add it to the table or take it out. Contactor field shunt, contactor cranking, power contactors 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shows the power contactor. Control mechanisms, 2 in the front and 2 different stands in the front, 1 in the back. Number 1, number 2, diesel engine fuel cells, fuel control solenoids, fuel pump strainers, main generators, traction motor 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shows the traction motor with its NSN part listing. Voltage regulator, wheel slip relay 1 and 2, wheel slip relay resistor, control cabinets, shows the terminal boards, and then it shows different switches for those control boards, a resistor generator field, transition relay, which also goes back to the voltage relay panel, terminal boards for the throttle run terminal boards, diesel 1, diesel 2 engine terminal boards, forward reverse terminal boards, left gauge terminal board front, right gauge, left bank, left gauge terminal and rear control. Motor cutout terminal boards, front cab, rear cab. Reverse control terminal cabinets. Standard front cab, rear cab. Right control stand, left control stand, rear control stand, start shutdown terminal boards, start shutdowns with rear, front and rear, light cabs all the way around, front cab throttle terminal bar, rear cab throttle terminal board, overhead reservoir air auxiliary, shows a reserve air compressor, which there's two in the model, which I want to do one electric governor, one mechanical on the same drive shaft. Overhead reservoir, main reservoir, air brake equipment park mount, and that's out of the GGAT. This shows the prescription out of a Dash 8 airbox for parts. Auxiliary generators, which shows this as an auxiliary generator. More auxiliary generator. And it's assembly, battery connections. B and AN coupler, shows the coupler here. And it's NSN group number, BN cutting and AN covering letter. Alright, you have your doors. There's supposed to be two to the bathroom, but you can always cut out, like, it's a special bathroom. Cabinet doors, door side compartments, electrical cabinets. Engine heater, one, and then we'll go into fireman's heater for the back cab, fuel tanks, main generator 1 and 2, NSN for that, radiator, radiator core. It shows another picture of radiator hood hand, sand traps, toilet, which is shown in the drawing, toilet, yes. Traction motor blowers, voltage regulators, and then gives you a quick show of the voltage regulator. Left end platform, right end platform, shows your payables, and number 1, number 2 diesel engine. Now we move into the dual air control stand. This is the bottom pipes that go into it. These are the front, rear, and front, left, and right bank. There's with the reversers too on left and right bank. Rear control stand. This shows your control mechanism. Reverser sheet 1, 2, reversers NSN. This shows a controlling mechanism. Switch magnetic reverser. Switch magnetic reverser. And then control mechanism with removal, testing, cleaning, inspection, repair, and assembly. Alright, front and rear control consoles. We're going to go to page left control, right control stand, step lights, headlights, cowling lights. And they show the following is a front cab, left, right control stand listed. One shown on both left and control right control panels. And we've had number and lights, ground, switching, headlights, rear control stand, headlights, gauge lights, headlights, left control stand, reverser position, right control stand, master control, or left control stand, RV, and reverser cabinet. Left control, rear control, show the reverser cabinet, master control, reverse forward, reverse rear, reverser forward, engine start and stop switches. That's the front first, number 1, number 2, diesel engine, pressure control, switch and safety, emergency SAN. load meters and service shunt meters, safety relays, wheel slip indicator, rear control, start switch, stop switch, and temperature stop switches, fuel cutoff, pressure control, safety control, service safety wipe, and front control rab, high voltage control, blocking diodes, storage batteries, battery charging alternator, generator 1, 2, control cabinet 1, 2 and 3, isolation switch, traction motors, fuses, motor kill switch, motor kill out, power contactors 1 and 2, PCR, CDR and ER, engine run relay, PCR, fuel shunt X transition motor, wheel slip relay, control cabinet, front control cabinet, firewall, control cabinet 5, shows the control cabinet 4 and 5 are the rear. Shows generator 1 and 2 in the cabinet 3, 4 and 5, motor kill out switch, power control cabs, field shunt, gas ground switch, battery field, starting field, control cabinet number 4, rear control cabinet firewall, control cabinet number 5, air compressor system. This shows, let's zoom in here. This shows the auxiliary air tanks, and then 2 engine floor plan. That shows you a more detailed sketch of single for the air pipe schematic. At this point, the P2A brake application foot pedal and cutout cock. This is the anti-creep AM brake. If you've seen the other inventions, that's the floor. Anti-creep game. AC 6 traction motors instead of 4. Also dual diodes. DC traction motor, resistor, electrical floor plan, number 1 diesel fuel pumps. 4 traction motor. This shows circuits. You can watch my video on circuits. These are throttle indicators. Throttle key control, it's actually reversed and it's switched around. Here's the front, left, right cab. It comes on a switch, so this is right rear is always in line, but you can switch with electrical to switch your reverser and your throttle switch. Right here, the column knife switch, double throw pull switch. That's a drawing of the the brakeless air schematic that I did. That's also earlier. Radiator. Basic Scrabble drawings I came up with. These are the circuit drawings. You can watch the video or you can download them, and that is basically the whole Locomotive. Adam's full Locomotive drawing. It's not complete. There's other additional PDFs, but that's fine. Right now we're at 285 pages, and I'm just trying to give you a run through. Watch the 3D model. It's not perfect, but this is a little bit more better at it.